So for the majority, well, not for the majority, but for the last good chunk of miles, I have been along like, so the ranger spoke on the phone. She said I'll be taking Divide Road to skip the probable death enchanting river crossing that's along the John Muir Trail. She said there's a rope that goes across the river, so I'll be taking that Divide Road. Just did my first river crossing, like actual more than 3 feet long, wide river crossing. A bit scary, and now my shoes were all like waterlogged and wet, and so are my socks. But I was able to wipe the dirt off my shins, splash my face a little bit. So I did get to higher ground. It's definitely a lot wetter or drier. Funnily enough, the sun's out, and I just saw a patch of blue sky somewhere, but it's there. Yeah, if it keeps doing this, I'm gonna be happy. Rain at night, even a little sprinkle during the day, sunshine at the end, it's all good. I think this is the John Muir outlook, so let's go up these steep ass steps. Oh god. Oh. Right here. Some rocks. Yeah, I'm definitely in a plateau. Not the mountains, but a lot of things are hard to leave. That was very hard to leave. So pretty. So after the ridges, eventually there was a fork in the road, and it didn't have any signs to say which side was what, but one was a one-way out and back, and the other one was by the JMT. So if you're doing the JMT, go left on the fork. But if you also have Project Hiking or Hiking Project, that app will help you make a lot of the decisions out here, because there also weren't any So finally hit Divide Road, but I want to go straight to hit the Rock Creek, and then I'll hit a cemetery road, and then I'll see Divide Road again, take that. So then maybe. So that time before said 1.6 miles, so Rock Creek Loop. I don't know how I floated that, because that was way too quick. I think that was wrong. Anyways, we're going that way to get to the road, to get to take another road to Twin Arches. I took a water break after I passed that Rock Creek sign, so I hadn't drinking too much water today. So I just got 2 liters. Yeah, but I had to climb like 1,000 feet. Not really straight up, but it was like in a pretty short distance. But I landed on this beautiful straight path, so just cruising right along. I think this loop will be probably less than 3 miles, and then I get on a cemetery road, like I said before. And I don't know how long I'm on that one until I hit Divide Road, and then I think I'll see the arches. So, cemetery road. So I think the app is all Hiking Project. It's off just a little bit because technically I don't think I'm supposed to meet this road for a while. Oh, it's kind of pretty though. You're all out here by yourself. Yeah. Oh, the entire loop is 9. I wonder. Just ran into more people. Yeah, I think maybe the loop went up again somewhere over by that parking lot I was at. But I'm just gonna take this road down because I don't know what I'll be expecting. Oh God, there's musky pollen in the air. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this nice, flat, not wet gravel road walk till I hit Divide. But this might be Divide because I couldn't imagine what else it would be. Or it was probably a cemetery road. Yeah. And then I'll hit Divide eventually. But anyways, met people. They just finished that loop. Nice folks. So they saw a bear like 2 weeks ago down by the arches. So yay.
Absolutely. I'm seeing too many of those things. I'm glad we're in the vehicle. Not. I just looked over.
So I got my first hitch. It saved me like a couple miles. Gave me a nose and a Rockstar and Milky Way. So I got some trail magic. Beautiful people. His YouTube name is Heck with Papa, I think. Pawpaw. So I'll have to YouTube him and comment that I made it. Yeah, no, this looks great. I definitely really like this. So those nice fellas, they mentioned going right at the intersection. I'm glad they did because this was sad to actually walk up. I said I get to walk down with my pack weight bearing on my legs, so that's okay. It's the other way, it'd be bearing on my legs. It's a nice steep downhill stair walk. I did not realize I was walking on this thing. There it is. So the north one's over there, south arch is over there, but after much going back and forth of whether or not I want to take Jarrett Creek to get Slave Falls or take Slave Falls, period. I think I'm just going to take Jarrett Creek so I can see the lodge. Boom. And then, so here we are coming up on the Jarrett Creek Lodge. Okay, I think this is Jake's place. Man, went around. Sorry. Gonna go take a look. Pack your food out, guys. Meal for dinner today is this. I'm making my dinner and apparently my smelly feet are attracting the butterflies. So 1.5 miles to Jake's place or 3 to the falls. It's like 6:18 right now. And I'm not the fastest hiker. So we'll see how I feel on daylight. But I mean, 3 miles to get to Slave Falls. It's not yet. So we're going towards Jake's place, and then from Jake's place I can get to the Slave Falls. It's a horrible name. So there's just a sign behind me that said Jake's place this way, and Twin Loop, or Twin Arch Loop this way as well. So there's quite a descent down from twin loops or twin arches, but I hope it's not that bad. I'm going back up. Fingers crossed. I also hope that there are bear cans at Jake's place. But if there's not, that was a tree. So I just came from over there, up these cute steps, and I'm over here. And I'm guessing that is Jake's place. Yes. Ow. Shoulder. Slave Falls, 1.5. It's only 7. I could do it. I just don't know where I'm gonna camp. So I think because it only is 7 o'clock, I feel like I can squeeze at least 2 more miles out of the day. Ending around 8 p.m. So I'm going to Slave Falls, and there's no camping there. Then I'm gonna keep going towards Mill Creek Trailhead. So. First stop, take a fork to continue on the slope, sawmill, west entrance, and then Blevins Farm, and then Bandy Creek. Let's go. I had this weird dream where if I had gone just a little bit further, there was like a campsite with like more arches and kind of like all the amenities of the campsite. It's weird. Very weird. But I'm glad it's not true, because I was like, damn, what if I went further and there's more? But it felt almost real. Around 11.3, so I'll be done at 11.3. Yeah. It's cool. So let's look at the Indian Rock House, I suppose. So I just saw some folks I saw yesterday. I learned that there are over 1,000 arches in Arkansas. Yeah, or is it Kentucky? No, Arkansas. Pretty sure. One of those middle states. And then I met 2 more folks that were from Memphis, but they moved up here. And they said Oneida, which is where this place is at, doesn't get above 90. I know where I'm job searching. And then I just cross or pass the intersection, and I'm on my way to Sawmill, 0.1, but I could have gone 10.4 to Bandy Creek, but I'm gonna go this way to kind of see pose. Oh, yeah, no camping in the parking lot. Sawmill. So I do think I have to actually go back down this way and then follow the 10.1 to Bandy Creek. Oh well. Damn it, I thought this led somewhere else. Hey guy. Where's his head? Oh, you're so cute. It's cool they have these here. Nice. So, Laurel Creek Falls or Laurel Creek Trail is pretty and all, but you're one who does not like to cross water / get super soaked shoes and socks, or have to take off your shoes and socks while across water, then I recommend definitely just trying to find the other trail that I wanted to take, but I couldn't find it. I ended up on this thing. So when I get to the trail intersection, I'm taking it because I looked on the map and there's like a good chunk more water crossings, and my mental capacity is not there to deal with it, so I am terrified. The other one's not bad, but I did cross one that didn't have rocks. But this one, so far, the Mountain Laurel hasn't been too bad, or the Laurel Creek, but if you're crossing a few streams and you don't really know if you see a path, but you think you see a path, take that path, because it's probably it. And then like there's this weird clearing, some sandbanks, hop across the sandbanks, and then the trail is over here. But so I think I'm almost done with this Laurel Creek. Probably have like 2 more miles of it, and then I get to hop on West Entrance, and then the Blevins Loop. Should really put some bridges down here because I've been anxious about the water and freaked out about the water and about the bears. Oh, of course it. And I would just like it to stop because I am crying on the inside. Yep, right across the way. Yay! On the West Entrance. Got 1.6 miles to the trailhead. About 5.1 back to Bandy. But I met some more people. They're really nice and they talked to me. Whether I talked their ears off for like 10 minutes, but that's how it is when you're by yourself. I climbed out of that West Entrance, which is a steep climb in a short distance. Now I'm trying to take, bless me. Oh nice, West Entrance Trailhead. Taking the West Entrance, and then I'm gonna get off at Collier. Oh my god. I just saw 3 bears again. The mama's watching me. Hey mama bear, let me walk. I don't really know what she's doing. I mean, they ran away. Oh god, I'm scared. Hey bear, hey bear. You can. Oh god, I'm scared as fuck. I'm gonna run away from her, so. Oh, I just realized this is super zoomed in. Sorry. Okay. Holy shit. Sorry I had to scare you. Oh my god. She looked at me. I looked at, you're not supposed to stare a bear in the eyes. Oh, I think I could see her. Still right over there. So, it looked like that Collier Ridge was bikes only. So I just I'm staying on the West Creek, or West Entrance Trail. Myself that good thing that I peed before I saw those bears, or else I would have pissed my pants. Ooh. Probably 200 feet from me, but you're not supposed to look a bear in the eyes, and I mean, as far as I know, I was looking right at that mama. She's looking right back at me. But maybe I was looking her right in the eyes, or she didn't know. But damn. So maybe you hear that, but that's thunder. We just got like a quick shower. And then I threw on my raincoat. And then it stopped, of course, you know. it happens like that. So I just came from out there. I have to go back towards John Linton Loop, so that's pretty much where I started. Freaking better be where I need to go. Blessed campground. Probably the amphitheater's out there too. Yeah. Y'all, I've made it back to Zayka, right past up on the other side of those trees. The silver Beretta, my baby. She a champ. This has been fun. And I also recorded the hikes on 2 different apps with most of the camping and water information. So it's a great adventure. Lots of trauma-inducing water crossings, but I was kind of get that fear over. Had a spider on my hand, saw 2 snakes, 3, possibly 6 bears. I don't know if they were the same ones, but we did. So I am in JMT Tennessee. I'm doing the John Linton to John Muir Trail. It's about 54.7. 54.7 miles, but due to a giant river crossing, I'm probably going to cut it by 7 or so miles, maybe more, making about 45 miles. There's really no record of anyone doing it that I found on the internet, so I'm recording it, and also for memory. So, and this weekend, I did want to try to get out in some rainier weather, and this weekend it's supposed to rain. It's May 21st right now, around 8 a.m. Oh shoot, I should grab. Yeah, so see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Just descended this giant rock face. I thought it was actually pretty scary. It was slippery, and I don't like heights and slippery wood or slippery rock. Anything wet, I really don't like. So I don't think I'm going to go down, but no, I really hope I'm on the right path. But I think either way, I was going on the John Linton Farm loop, so other one. I think I'm going the right way. Regardless, sick. It's actually cool. Glad I'm short, so I don't have to scratch down too much. Nice. Oh wow. So for some of this hike, I'm using a hiking project, the app, and I sometimes get service with it. Like I have my phone on airplane mode, and sometimes it'll say like no internet, and then like I recently just logged or like looked back at the app for the trail that I'm on, and it pointed me that I'm on the right trail, which is a John Linton Farm loop, which runs through the whole loop, obviously, because it's only like 5 miles or so, maybe less. So that's good news. And another part, so these are the placards. So they're not your normal or your go-to tags with paint. They're like plastic flappers, whatever I just said. I'm gonna be walking on a plateau, so I haven't really gained too much elevation. Like no major hills or anything. I'm like on the in the mountains over there, like Georgia, North Carolina. And I'm only in Tennessee, which isn't far at all, but the land is obviously different. We have, or I'm in like a bluff, which I think is probably the plateaus, but we have these crazy cliffs, not cliffs, but outcrops. If you're staying on the top, it could be a cliff. But I think there's somebody in front of me because I walked through some mud. There was a footprint. I'm seeing some other tracks, which probably deer, but so I just crossed this bridge. Now I'm at this intersection. I just checked the app, and if I took John Linton Farm, obviously I would just end up going back to the parking lot eventually. Oh, here's something. So I'm gonna take to Grand Gap Loop, and that's gonna put me on Ford, something like that. Leatherwood Ford. So I just got on the trail, and can I just say, it's actually insane. It's huge. Huge. So just past the state forest boundary, and I was like, what the hell am I going to walk into? And this is it. Nice fallen trees everywhere, so I'll have to take this sad little roundabout, which I'd rather not, but sweet. Y'all, besides snakes, sticks, and other trip hazards, this is a reason you should be looking at the ground when you walk. It's so cute. Hey, little guy. So, I was hoping this would be a sign that says, like, the JMT Leatherwood Ford, but instead it says, warning, high cliffs ahead, use caution. I knew there were cliffs. I was also just walking, and I was looking down over to my right, and I was like, is that water? And then I kind of looked at the reflection of everything, but it's the cliffs down below. So we are walking on the cliffs. There might be cliffs above us, but I think we're primarily walking on the cliffs. But so something about the open skies tells me that I'm on the cliff. Maybe because there's no other trees. Ooh, there's like a, I don't know, valley, I guess. Over there. I think I'll come to an outlet. Yeah, hopefully an outlook's down. I'm excited. You can kind of see it. Oh, here we go. Kind of. Let's. Nice. So, just walking up this hill. And we'll get to this kiosk intersection thingamajig. So we're gonna go on Grand Gap. Oh wait, why are we going straight? Yeah. So we're going 4.9 miles. So I'm going on the JMT now. So I guess this is probably another parking lot area up that road. There you go. So, correction, we're actually going to be crossing the street because I turned on the hiking project app and it took me up that way. And that was on the Grand Gap Loop, which does not take me to Leatherwood, Ford, or Laurel Creek, which are the next two trails. So, goodbye Gap. Would have been cool. On this way. And another sign. Probably wasn't going to point me towards Leatherwood or Grand Gap, which obviously taking Leatherwood because Grand Gap is just a loop. But yeah, John Moore Trail. Yep, Grand Gap. No, what? I know we have to go towards Station Camp Creek, so I'm going that way. Just insane. I am like the dumbest person ever because I've been wondering what this blob is. It's John Muir's face. And it looks like a lake or something at first, and then you get closer, and it's like the outline of a face. Huh. Pretty cool. You know you're on the JMT. .3 more to go. It'll probably go further since it's only 1 o'clock, so I'll be there in like 2 hours. I realized my pace was like at a stroll, so right now I'm about to try to like make sure I walk my fastest walk for like the next hour, just to see how far I can go, like what distance I cover by doing that. So I'll let you know. Here's my second find of today. A snake. Just sending out on the trail. His head just blends right on the ground. I don't know what you are. Well, I'll be damned. Blue sky. See, this is why you take a chance, especially when the percentages of rain are low, or not low, but not 100. Now like 70 or 80 or 90. Yeah, because then you might just luck out. At least on the first day. So, there's always potential, but, I mean, take what you can get, run with it. Just like they say, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. So just got to the junction of Horse Creek Trail and John Muir Trail. So I will obviously be taking John Muir, but this is pretty nice for horses. Got the stalls, tie them up in. Get to ascend this cool suspension bridge. The park ranger I talked to talked about crossing a couple like little rivers, and I thought I was coming down this hill and I thought she meant, oh, okay, you can swim and wade. Nice. But I thought she meant that one over there, or this thing, and I was like, I can't cross this. But, oh my god, it's bouncy. Okay. Sweet. Oh, cute. Oh, well, they're messed up, so I don't know if that's cute. Let's just, okay. 15.9 miles since I left campground. Knew it. Nice. So, let's see, I guess horses cross over that thing too, or they go that way. Let's see, what's this over here? I don't see any crackers yet. I think I gotta go the other way. Yeah. Over there, there are butterflies. I don't know what they're doing, but they're so cute. Aww. But this is like a river. And in it, not gonna lie, this part of the JMT in Tennessee actually sucks. They keep traversing the path with one down there that's like covered in water, and then this one's also pretty wet because they just don't keep it high. So I'm like, stop. So